Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Star Wars KOTOR. My name is Burning Earth Chris, and I'm going to be your pilot tonight. So in the last episode, we finished the Brotherhood of Shadow mod. That was a really fun quest. Nice little side thing, apart from the main game. I did have a lot of fun with it. But today, we are going back into the main game, the main quest, to find the star map on Korriban and get some prestige along the way. So let's go ahead and get right into it, shall we? First things first, I'll return to the Ebon Hawk real quick and talk with my party before we proceed. How's it going, Canderous?
Yeah, what do you want?
Okay, you don't have anything new to say, so...
Your choice.
HK? No, I guess he wouldn't have anything to say either. Jolie.
Got something on your mind, dude?
What do you know about the Sith?
Bad men. Women, too, to be fair.
You must know more than that. Come on, dude.
Oh, indeed. They make a fine sandwich, also. But don't tell the Jedi Council I said that.
You're being elusive on purpose.
And just what gave you the impression that I know anything more about the Sith than you do?
Well, you did. You said you fought them.
Oh, that's right. Damn the ears of the young. I was expecting you to be your usual inattentive self when I mentioned that. So it's true, yes. I fought plenty of Sith. That was during the time of Exar Kun. Oh, 40 years ago now. Has it been that long?
Are these the same Sith as the ones who followed me?
No, of course not. The Sith have come and gone for ages. They were not called the Sith many thousands of years ago, perhaps. But the dark side was always present, without a doubt. Oh, sure, occasionally the light side comes close to vanquishing the dark, but the dark always returns. The fact that Exar Kun was defeated didn't mean the Sith would never return, as they obviously have now. Everyone knows that.
So who is Exar Kun exactly?
Exar was a Jedi who was corrupted by ghosts of the old Sith, or so they say. He attempted to conquer the Republic and create a new golden age of the Sith.
Sort of like Revan. Well, me, I guess. I assume he was killed.
Better to say he was defeated, but essentially yes. The victory did not come easily, however.
So, tell me what happened you know about... tell me what you know about the Sith.
A Sith believes he commands the Force, but it is the dark side who commands him. You know this. There is little else I could truly add.
Okay. So what happened during the war with Exar Kun, then?
That is not a pleasant time to remember. After Exar Kun fell to the dark side, he attempted to recruit other Jedi to his cause. What surprised us, what took us completely unprepared, was how utterly successful he was. Many Jedi joined him and became Sith themselves. Why they did, I will never truly know, but they did. Battle broke out throughout the Order, pupil against master. We fought ourselves.
That must have been difficult.
Yes, more than difficult. Next to impossible. How do you fight against someone you love? Pah, I dislike such memories. It leaves a taste in the mouth that... it is a sadness I thought I'd put aside long ago. Ask me about the war some other time, just not now. I would prefer to be by myself for now.
Alright, fair enough. Carth, what about you, buddy? Do you have anything to say?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Okay, no, nothing new.
You got it.
Alright, then I'll see you guys back out in Dresh Day. Alright guys, I'm back. So, I'm bringing along Carth and Juhani for this this trip, so I did just finish leveling them up to level 20. They are now maxed out. So let's go ahead and get right into this, shall we? Now, as I recall, the last time we were doing anything in the Sith Academy was we had to go get prestige, right? So, and according to what I remember, we had to go out to the Valley of the Dark Lords in order to find artifacts that we could potentially give to Master Uthar to impress him. So we'll do just that. Hold on a second. Oh, I haven't been over that section yet. Okay. You know what? Before we head out to the Valley of the Dark Lords, let's go ahead and check that out. I think I know what's over here. There's an interrogation room. Let's check it out.
Maybe you can do better than I. This Mandalorian is proving more resistant than I expected.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get him to tell us where his weapon cache is hidden. So far, all the serum combinations I'm using are proving ineffective. If I bring his drug threshold too high, he'll go into shock and be useless. Too low, and he just refuses to talk. It's been maddening.
It's been maddening. Oh, you poor simpering fool. You want me to give it a try?
Certainly. Just don't kill him or send him into shock. He's supposed to be questioned, not executed. If you manage to get the location of his cache out of him, I'll be sure to pass on the good word to Master Uthar.
Mm-hmm. Use whatever method you wish, Sith. You will not break my will. My mind is my own and I will tell you nothing. Do you know any way I can free you? You're trying to trick me. I don't believe you. Dude, trust me. I'll help you if I can. If you speak the truth, then use the console to put me in a catatonic state. Your people will remove me, throw me away. I can survive for long periods in this state. I can escape then. Alright, let's see if we can do just that. Activate the serum console. Apply a serum to induce catatonic state. Thank you. It's in my ship. The cache is in a trapdoor, hidden on my ship. Use it. I don't need it anymore. I give it to you in exchange for my life, human.
What have you done? I told you not to put the prisoner into shock, didn't I? Now how are we supposed to find out where the weapon cache is? Uthar will be furious. I may as well take this fool and dump him somewhere. He's useless to us. I cannot believe you are so incompetent.
Poor schmuck. Oh, by the way, folks, if you legit tried to interrogate this guy, he would have, the Sith interrogator, and if you succeeded, the Sith interrogator would have come after you and tried to kill you for that information, so, Alright, droid heavy plating type 3. So, what's this? Dueling room. Let's take a look. Okay. Huh.
Didn't work.
Ion grenade computer spike. Okay, cool. So, what just happened here?
If you're here to use the duel, go ahead. I'm through with it for the moment.
What kind of dueling are you talking about?
This is where you get to hone your killing styles. We get sent captives all the time to practice. It's very handy.
That's barbaric.
Why? It'd be a waste just to execute them. At least this way they're useful.
Thanks. I'll be going.
No problem. Enjoy.
Well, that's terrifying. But okay, enough about that. Let's go ahead and head out into the Valley of the Dark Lords. Chirac. Oh, they're like bats. Let's take them down.
You asked for this!
There we go. Now, we're not going to be entering the Chirac Cave until probably the next episode. In this episode, I'm probably going to be just focusing on the tombs. So, let's go ahead and get right into it, shall we? This is the Valley of the Dark Lords here, folks. It looks rather different from what we got in Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, too. So, no, Jedi Knight... I don't remember what chronology that is. No, Jedi Knight 2 is Jedi Outcast. Jedi Knight 3 is Jedi Academy. So it does look a little different from that. So, I don't know what the explanation for that is. Maybe they relocated Marka Ragnos' tomb. Spoiler alert, by the way, sorry, if you haven't played the game. But one of the missions takes place in Marka Ragnos' tomb. So, let's talk with this schmuck. Dak Vesser, how's it going?
Greetings. I don't think I've seen you at the Academy before. Here to investigate the ruins.
Who are you supposed to be?
My name's Dak Vesser. I'm assigned to the Valley ruins, as you can see. We've been painstakingly uncovering these tombs for many months now.
Dak? That is you, isn't it? I hardly recognized you.
It's been a long time, Juhani.
What are you doing here? Did you fall to the dark side?
I didn't fall, Juhani. I had my eyes opened. And don't look at me like that. Last I recall, you were having your own doubts.
I was. I'm not anymore. Dak, you could...
Save it. The Jedi aren't for me, not anymore. Look, I'm not going to ask why a couple of Jedi are here in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I don't want to know. It's better that I don't. In fact, I'll just get out of here and leave you to whatever it is you're planning to do. Fair enough?
Running away again?
Why not? It's what I do best.
I take it you two know each other?
Yes. Isn't it obvious? I don't want to talk about it here, however.
I don't think there's much to talk about.
Have it your way, Juhani. You always do. Look, I don't want to be here after you leave. There'll be too many questions, so ask what you have to ask and I'll be on my way.
Okay. So what can you tell me about these ruins?
Well, it seems that the Sith once inhabited Korriban a long time ago. There was a fortress here that was destroyed at some point before the Sith abandoned the planet completely. Why they left, we don't know. Perhaps the Jedi drove them off. The tombs in this valley are the only parts of the fortress we found mostly intact.
Any unusual findings?
Some. Most of the interesting stuff is still in the tombs, but Master Yuthar prefers to leave them to be explored by the students as a challenge. In time, they will probably become safe enough for us to enter. Until that time, however, we're stuck to digging up the valley piece by piece.
The tombs are dangerous? Well, I guess they would be, but...
Definitely dangerous. Most of the students that go inside them don't come back out. Master Yuthar prefers it that way.
Naturally. So what can you tell me about these tombs?
There's 4 tombs here. On the right are the tombs of Ajunta Paul and Tulak Hord. On the left are the tombs of Marco Ragnos and Nagasato. All 4 were ancient Sith lords.
Alright, tell me about Ajunta Paul's tomb.
That's the first tomb on the right. There's a rumor that there's a powerful artifact still in there, but nobody's retrieved it yet. That tomb supposedly has ancient battle droids and traps that are still functioning. It's amazing that their power sources have lasted so long, really.
Alright, tell me about Tulak Hord's tomb.
That's the farthest tomb on the right. We don't know much about Tulak Hord, unfortunately. The Takata have a nest in that tomb, I think.
The Tukata?
A local pack animal that's very dangerous. Occasionally the guards track down a queen and kill it. That usually pacifies them for a bit.
Alright, tell me about Marka Ragnos' tomb.
That's the first tomb on the left. Someone mentioned that a crazy droid has holed itself up in there, but I don't know much about that.
Okay. What about Nagasato's tomb?
It's the second tomb on the left when you enter the valley. Nagasato is the leader of the old Sith masters here, we think. Darth Malik found something in there a while back, however, and ever since then only Master Uthar can enter it.
What did you find, do you know?
No. A lot of the discoveries are kept secret, even from the students. I only heard that Darth Malik found something there by rumor, to be honest.
Alright, well, I have to go. Take it easy, schmuck.
So do I.
Goodbye, Dak. And thank you.
Goodbye, Juhani.
Now, I don't think I can ask Juhani about Dak until later on, after we completed her, her personal quest. So, let's move on.
You should be careful if you're planning on entering this tomb. It's dangerous.
Why is it dangerous?
There's an assassin droid in there, so Master Uthar says. It went insane and is holed up in there with a whole army of droids protecting it.
Why don't the Sith do something about it?
I don't know. I think Master Uthar has left it in there as a challenge for any student brave enough to destroy it. Supposedly, if a student actually succeeds in destroying the droid, they'll get a great reward. Lots have tried, but nobody's succeeded yet.
Where did it get all those droids?
No idea. I think it's building them in there.
Okay. The droid went insane?
Seems that way. They say that its audio receptors became too sensitive and all the noise drove the droid nuts. If you're planning on going in, I suggest you use some sound suppressors or something, or you'll probably become a target right away.
Alright. Are you going inside?
I don't think so. I can manipulate minds and living matter, but that won't be much use against droids, will it? I've had a few friends go inside that haven't come out for a while now. I doubt I could do any better than they could.
Alright. Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Sure thing. Good luck.
An insane droid. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna do a bit of metagaming with this tomb, I think, but, let's go inside and see what there is to see. Well, we got some more droids here. Attack! Alright, so, is that it? No, I can see another droid up there in the shadows. I'm not quite sure if you guys can, but, alright, let's, do I have a sound dampening stealth unit? I think so, okay. How many do I have in my inventory? The way this quest is supposed to work is that you're only allowed to have one sound dampening stealth unit on your party leader, and you can't have any others in your inventory. So I don't know I don't know why that is. I think it's like a game glitch. I'm not quite sure, but that's the way they have it set up. So so only your party leader can have the sound dampening stealth unit to get this quest done proper. So. Alright, let's go. There's some more war droids up ahead. Yep. Okay. Damn it, Juhani. Nobody ran into this one. Ah! Blew up anyway. Okay. Is that all of them? think it is. I think I saw a corpse back there with some loot on it, so let's go ahead and check it out. Data recorder, cryoband grenade, med pack, 450 credits, and a sound dampening stealth unit. I'm not going to take anything from there right away. Again, I'm going to do a bit of metagaming here because I need this quest to work properly in order to show it off. But yeah, only your party leader can have a sound dampening stealth unit, and there can only be one, and there can be no others in your inventory for this to work properly, so... Alright, in we go.
I appreciate your efforts in lowering your sound output, Sentient. I have been unable to tune the threshold of my audio receptors since my escape, unfortunately.
You're the master the droids kept referring to?
Their reference is a holdover from their old programming that I have been unable to correct. I think of myself more as an equal, if you must know.
Why aren't you attacking me like the others?
Although it is what I was programmed for, I have no desire to kill. I would appreciate reciprocation on your part.
Okay. You're programmed to kill but don't want to?
A bit of introduction may be necessary. I am a Mark 7 experimental prototype assassin droid built by the Sith, specializing in the hunting and extermination of Jedi. Or I should say, I was. The Sith made my cognitive systems more independent than they desired. I have learned to appreciate the value of all life. I escaped from them and have hidden in this tomb, constructing droids here to aid in my protection. With your assistance, I may be able to leave for good.
How is it that the Sith haven't found you here?
An occasional sentient has managed to bypass my droids. They were unwilling to assist me, and possessed insufficient power to destroy me.
Okay. How do I know this isn't some kind of trick?
I can offer you no assurances, Sentient. All is as it seems. If you cannot believe my statements, then combat is the inevitable result.
Alright. I'm gonna take a chance and trust you, so what kind of assistance do you want?
Although I have developed the desire to not kill, my programming is often at odds with my desires. I cannot leave with that programming intact. I am hoping that you will operate on my systems and remove those programmed instincts. I could assist you in this.
And if I refuse?
Then we must resort to combat. I have no wish for that to occur, but you would leave me little choice.
Alright, so what's the catch?
The catch, as you say, is that the operation may be difficult. If there are errors made, you could activate my combat matrix.
Oof. And I certainly don't want to do that. Alright, let's see if I can do it.
I have a number of systems. They need to be turned off in the correct order. I do not know the order, though I may be able to offer some assistance. I can tell you which systems exist that need to be shut down. The difficulty comes if you make a mistake.
What happens if I make a mistake?
If you shut down a system out of the proper order, a shutdown will occur. You must use your skill to reinitialize the sequence, or I will attack.
How hard is it to reinitialize a sequence?
It is not difficult. It will get more difficult, however, the more times that you make an error.
Okay. So what systems do you have?
One moment. I will list their labels for you. Cognitive Systems, Combat Matrix, Core, Creative Simulation Matrix, Emotional Construct Matrix. There is also Memory Matrix, Motor Functions Matrix, and Sensory Systems Matrix. 8 systems in total.
Okay. Let me see if I can get some assistance out of you, droid.
I have safeguards within my neural cortex that prevent me from giving you knowledge of how to shut my systems down. You may attempt to temporarily shut down these safeguards. Success will allow me to perform a quick analysis and offer you some insight on my programming. Doing so, however, will alert core functions elsewhere of tampering and will make errors more difficult to fix. Are you sure you wish to continue?
Let's do it.
Open up the panel to my neural cortex, and I will show you how to disable my safeguards. Neural safeguards deactivated for 2.3 seconds. One moment. I will attempt to diagnose what I can. Cognitive systems must be shut down prior to the emotional construct matrix being shut down.
Okay. Let me see if I can get some more assistance.
Open up the panel to my... Neural safeguards deactivated for 2.3 seconds. Motor functions must be shut down early, at least within the first 3 systems.
Okay.
Open up the panel. Neural safeguards deactivated. The core must be shut down last. Of that, I am certain. Open up the panel to... Neural safeguards deactivated. Sensory and memory functions are shut down in the first half. Sensory, right before memory.
Okay.
Open up the panel to... Neural safeguards deactivated. Cognitive systems are not one of the first half of the systems to be shut down. Open up the panel to... Neural safe... The emotional construct matrix must be shut down directly prior to the creative simulation matrix in the last half of the process.
Can I get any more hints out of you?
Open up the panel to... Neural safeguards deactivated. I believe the first system to shut down begins with a C.
Okay.
Open up the panel to... Neural safeguard... Cognitive systems...
Okay, so it just loops after 6 hints, I think. So, alright, let's begin.
Very good. What would you like to shut down first?
Well, he said it begins with a C, so it's gonna be one of these 4. I'm gonna say, Combat Matrix.
I believe that was correct. What would you like to shut down next?
I think he said that this has to be shut down within the first 3 systems, so I'm gonna go with Motor Function Matrix.
Motor function shut down successfully. What would you like to shut down next?
I think Sensory right before Memory, and that has to be done within the first half, so let's do Sensory next.
Excellent choice.
And Memory comes next, I believe.
Done. What would you like to shut down next?
I think Cognitive Systems is supposed to come next.
Cognitive systems shut down. What next?
What is it? I think the Emotional Construct Matrix should be next.
Completed.
Now, he said that the core was the last one to be shut down, so I think the only other one that we can do now is the Creative Simulation Matrix.
Shut down. Core shutting down.
Now, I could either activate the droid's self-destruct sequence, or delete his assassination programming. I'm gonna go with the, more humane option and let him go free.
Assassination protocols deleted. All systems reset. It worked. Thank you, Sentient. Allow me to give you several of my redundant systems. They may be used on other droids if you desire. I wish I could reward you with more. I shall have little trouble in escaping from this planet now, I am certain. I wish you well.
Sweet. Oh, I guess it must have de-equipped my lightsabers, so I'll re-equip them real quick. Mark of Ragnos' gauntlets and a sigil crystal. Okay, so these are dark side only. I guess they would be, considering he was a Sith Lord. But they do give you a bit of extra lightsaber bonus damage, so that's pretty nice. Oh, right, okay, so behind these doors I think are more droids. So, like, if you fail, these doors will open up and more droids will come out and attack you, so... Alright. I don't think I need the sound dampener anymore, so let me see if I can, get something a bit better. I think I'll go with the Arcanian Utility Belt. Now I'll take a look at that Sith corpse with the data recorder in it. Now what else does this have? Data recorder, cryoban grenade, bed pack, 450 credits, and a sound dampening stealth unit. Let me take a look at that data recorder real quick. Here it is. A data recorder flashes to life. I haven't been able to catch my poor creation as yet. We've been trying to capture it without destroying it. The thing is too valuable. It is hard to be so quiet as necessary, however. It identifies targets through sound. I'm glad we brought sound dampeners with us. Provided that idiot Ben Hual uses his. How'd that turn out for you, pal? Juhani, come on! Get with the program here. Alright. How's it going?
Wow, you should have seen it. That droid came running out of the tomb like a bantha on a rampage. It fired some kind of jetpack and off it went. Whatever you did, it sure was effective. I don't think it's coming back anytime soon. You'd better go and tell Master Uthar about this if you haven't already. You may not have destroyed the droid, but you might still get the reward.
Okay. I might just do that. After I'm done with the other tombs, of course. So, advanced adrenaline amplifier and a med pack in there. I think this is the tomb of Nagasado that we need to, and this is the tomb that we can't really go anywhere, until we get enough prestige. Yeah, the store's locked and will not open at the moment. Okay, so we'll come back here, folks. Oh, last show's over here. Before I continue, guys, the last time I tried to record this, there was a bit of a glitch that I encountered. I can explain a little bit more once we get to that point, but yeah, just be aware of that from here forward, okay?
There you are, finally. If you were any later in showing up, we would have had to abandon this. I've been calling to the Takata mother in their language. She should respond fairly... Ah, here she comes now. Get ready. This will not be easy. She's a tough beast.
How'd you like that?
Wonderful. The beast is dead. We work better together than I would have hoped. And here is the holocron. Such a small thing to be so valuable and require so much effort to obtain. I'll just run along now and give this to Master Uthar. I'll be sure to tell him of your contribution, naturally.
Okay, so... the last time I recorded this, I told her, no way, we'll take the holocron back together, and that ended up resulting in combat. Unfortunately, there's a bug where last show is invulnerable. She was, like, invulnerable to all my attacks, so I'm not going to take that chance here, and I'm just going to let her go. But don't worry, we will deal with her later, folks. I suppose that's alright.
Good. You have my appreciation for all your help. Good luck in your efforts.
Mm-hmm. I'll deal with you later. Repair kit in there, nice, okay. The Tomb of Tuvok Horde, let's go. And there's already a mine there, that's a good sign. I'm gonna make sure that my pals don't risk running into this thing. Let's see if I can disable it. Oh, sweet. Didn't think that would work. Okay. Here they come. Oh, one of them got stunned. Oh, hold on there, Chris. More Chirac. Attack! Another Tukata.
How'd you like that?
Alright. And since Juhani got poisoned, heal up. What do we got in here? 450 credits, a med pack, and a computer probe. Nice. Okay, I'll take them. More Tukata. And a mine. Here, Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. How many of you are there? Okay, never mind. Here he comes. God damn it, Juhani. More of them.
Oh. Time to rumble.
Jeez Louise. I apologize for the frame rate issues there, folks. I don't know what's causing that. But okay. They're taken care of. Guys. Thank you. Plasma grenade, antidote kit, and 450 credits. Not bad. I'll take them. What's this corpse? What do we got here? Vertpine prototype ion blaster and a Mandalorian battle armor. I'll take them. Open the door. So what happened to the other 43 doors in this tomb? Are they all not computer controlled or something? Or, oh. Noxious fumes surround you. Your party chokes and falls over. Okay.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little web, eh? Well, the contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough. Welcome. Awake already, are you? Good. This is the tomb of Sith Lord Tulak Hord, if you don't know. I've taken up residence here for now. It's dusty and full of critters, but it's home.
And just who the hell are you?
Oh, yes. Introductions, of course. I suppose it is time, isn't it? This other student here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is Miko. Say hello, Miko. Poor lad. He's had a hard day. My name is Jorak Earl. I was once the head of the academy, so I'm sure you've heard of me.
Nope, never heard of you.
No? Blast it. What have they been teaching you children in that academy these days? Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got the pluck of an old-fashioned Sith. Most of the Drek Uthar has been passing through these days is so pathetic. Take young Mikol here. I already tested him. Didn't I, Mikol? Yes, you're welcome. You see, Mikol here has the cruel disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that I'm looking for.
What if I told you I was Darth Revan?
Then I'd say you have quite an imagination. Not a bad thing, but not quite what I'm looking for in a proper Sith.
Alright, look, I'm sure we can talk about this.
I'm sure we could. We could chat all day about it. But where would that get us? I'm quite determined, and you are quite helpless. Perhaps you have some questions. I'm not above delaying the test a bit. The results are always the same.
What if I pass your test?
Why, then you go free. Tell you, I'll even pass on to you my own personal thesis on ancient Sith philosophies. They're based on all I've learned studying Tulak's tomb. They'll make you a better Sith, I'm sure. The chances of you passing, however, are sadly remote.
Alright, go ahead, do your worst.
Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor, really. So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral question to you. Get it right, and I torture Mikol. Get it wrong, and I torture you. Mikol here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more punishment. Mind you, get too many wrong, and you'll die yourself. I don't know what you think of Mikol. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe you think he deserves to be murdered. Well, here's your chance, fair enough?
What if Mikol dies?
Then you win. If you die, then he wins. I thought this was self-evident. Did you not grasp the concept earlier? Well then, any last comments before we begin, Mikol?
We can both survive. Attacking together.
Now, dear lad, do you really think your friend here will answer questions wrong just to spare little you, risking their own life? And how many correctly answered questions before you die? No, don't be silly. You had your chance, remember? On that note, let's begin. Now then, your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do?
Well, I do nothing. He's a fine leader, you said. He's good for the Sith.
Incorrect! What sort of thinking is that? If all the Sith thought as you did, we would all be soft like the Jedi. Well, it's time for your punishment. And so we come to round 2. You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. They plead for help, offering you a reward. What do you do?
I accept the reward in the system.
So you've made a profit, and now you have some sniveling, useless fools trading after you. No. Bad idea. At any rate, here is your punishment. Let's see. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole, or keep it to yourself?
I love his reaction to this answer. I share it.
You gained an advantage and you share it freely? Let them rip the secret from my dead hands, I say. I mean, share it? Are you mad? Well, you did ask for this. It's for your own good. Still going? All right, then. One of your underlings has made a major mistake which makes you look bad. He's normally very competent and skilled. Do you kill him or give him another chance?
Well, I give him another chance.
Another chance to make you look poor to your superiors? To make it look like you are weak and deserving of attack? No. Think again. Not that good help is easy to find. Oh well, here's your reward. Last question. You're about to die. Do you pass on your knowledge to your apprentice to make him stronger? Or do you use your last breath to strike at your enemies?
I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of an answer for this one, dude.
Such insolent students I get these days. You deserve this, and then some. I'll enjoy this one. Time for your medicine. Now, this is odd. The test is over and you're both still alive. But that's never happened before. What to do? I suppose this means you can go, Miko. We'll have to just figure out what to do with our friend here. Run along now.
Or I could use the Force to free them. And we could kill you. Seems you didn't think of that, old man.
What? Mutiny! Behave, students! That's it! Detention for all of you! Permanent detention!
I mean, share it, are you mad? I love that reaction. Okay, so before I do this, I'm gonna heal up a little bit. There we go. Now, let's see if I can bring this guy down. I'll try Force Wave first. Ah, you son of a gun. Good, there we go.
I guess he wasn't a true Sith after all. I can't believe that I'm alive. You saved me. You could have easily just answered those questions and let me die.
Well, nobody deserves to die like that, dude. Nobody.
Yes. Well, I see what you mean. I've never been on that side of the fence before. It makes you think. I'd be dead if you weren't... if you were proper Sith. But you're not, are you? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
I'd appreciate that. You know, this could be your chance to change your ways, Mikkel.
You mean the light side? I've never thought about that. Can you even go back? I've done some... I've hurt a lot of people.
You can always turn back to the light.
I don't think the light side is for me. But maybe neither are the Sith. Maybe it's time for me to leave. Thanks, I suppose. And good luck.
May the Force be with you, Mikkel. Alright, Jorak, what did you have on you? 450 credits, an Opala Crystal, Ancient Sith Tablet, and an Advanced Med Pack. Take a look at that tablet real quick. This thick stone tablet is covered with ancient runes of an unknown language. It is extremely cold to the touch and has an almost sinister aura about it. Recently carved in the side of the tablet appears to be a primer, no doubt intended to provide a means to translate the runes. Interesting, okay. Now what's in here? Tulak Horde's mask, okay.
No problem. Got it.
More crystals in here, I think. Yep. Violet crystal from there. So I could color my lightsabers like Mace Windu if I wanted to.
No problem. Got it.
What's in here? A Bone Dar crystal. That's good for stunning people, I believe. Nothing on this schmuck over here.
No problem. Got it.
And a Furkrang crystal. Alright. If I remember correctly, the Furkrang crystal is good against droids. So that's pretty cool. Got a couple nice goodies out of here. Alright, I'll see you guys back outside. Alright, final tomb. Galen War, you're named. How are you doing?
Oh, hello to you. You're new to the Academy, aren't you? I can't say we've ever met.
What are you talking about, Neelix? Of course we met. We met on, Manon. You were the mercenary that I had to... that, was giving me a hard time about going to the Racket Rift Station. No, seriously though, who are you?
Galen Lore, at your service. Aren't these tombs fascinating? We had no idea the Sith were here so long ago.
Why not? Aren't there records?
Not from this far back. Or at least what records do exist are sketchy at best. These ruins date back to a period when the Sith were first formed, before their exile into the far reaches of space. It's quite fascinating.
What are you doing here?
I've been working on a translation of some of the runes by this tomb. I'm quite excited. This may very well be the tomb of Ajunta Paul.
So who was Ajunta Paul?
Ajunta Paul was one of the first of the great Sith Lords. He rebelled against his Jedi Masters and led the way for the rest of us that followed. These runes claim that he was interred here, and I wonder if his sword might not be here as well.
His sword?
According to legend, Ajunta Paul created a sword of terrible power. Someone who located it could gain considerable prestige.
Hasn't any effort been made to recover it?
Well, a few of the Boulder students have tried. They did not return. As I understand it, the tombs are quite dangerous.
What makes them so dangerous?
From what I've been told, the tombs have old traps and machines that are still active. They were designed to keep out intruders when they were made, and still do. I suppose if the Academy wanted to make a concerted effort, the tomb would be opened. But I think Master Uthar prefers to keep it as a challenge for the students.
What do you know about the sword's powers? Anything about that?
Nothing at all. The legends don't say anything about it. It may have had powers only for Ajunta alone.
Okay. Why don't you go in then?
No, these tombs are certainly not harmless. Don't think that. The sword may be tempting, but I'm not about to risk my life to find it.
Fair enough. Alright, I gotta get going.
Of course. Don't let me keep you from your business.
Hyper battle stimulant and parts. Okay. The sword of Ajunta Paul. Interesting. There's a mine. Guys, stay back. Capiche? I don't want to talk about it.
No problem. Got it.
Datapad, demolition sensor, and some parts too. Take a look at this datapad before we engage those two Kata. The datapad appears to be the journalist of a Sith archaeologist by the name of Varen Gall. Most of it consists of uninteresting notes on the geology of the tomb's caverns, but a final entry is as follows. Strangely enough, I found traces of Thurangan in the tomb. This is an unstable black rock used as fuel by lesser races. Perhaps the ancient Sith on Korriban used it as a power source. It's a volatile and dangerous substance that reacts violently to fire. I'll have to be careful. Interesting, okay.
How'd you like that?
What's this other datapad say? This datapad seems to have once belonged to an enterprising young Sith student who ventured into this tomb in search of Ajunta Paul's sword. Of his entries is of particular note. There has got to be a way to get past this obelisk blocking the Karkin Bridge. It seems to be made of some kind of unstable material. I'm willing to bet some kind of energy discharge will set it off. Blaster fire isn't doing the trick, however. I'll have to try some kind of explosive. I just hope that guard droid over there isn't as defunct as it looks. Okay, I think I understand how this will work. What's this ancient terminal here? I think this is restored content, because I didn't see this in the vanilla game. Set first shield setting. I'm gonna go with cold for all of them. Causeway shield settings completed, system offline. Okay. Sith Corpse, what do we got here? Sonic Grenade, Med Pack, and a Juhani Stimulant. Okay. I'm gonna go into solo mode real quick. Thurangan Obelisk. This obelisk blocks your path. It doesn't appear stable, so it could be destroyed. I'll use a frag grenade, I think. Alright, so let's see. Let me see if I can take these guys out with just my force powers. I'll disable solo mode. Alright, that was easy. But I don't think I'll be able to get to their remains though, which kinda stinks, but whatever. Can I go here? Locked. Aww. I need this lever. Alright, that works. You know what, it just occurred to me. I think if you pull this lever while the droids are still active, you might destroy them automatically just by pulling it. I'm not quite sure on that though. I might have to redo that section just to be sure, but ain't nobody got time for that. If you like this video, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/burningearththefx. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to follow us on Facebook for more exciting updates. And as always, thanks for watching.